Hi guys, welcome to JayT Gaming. I'm JayT, and in today's episode of Masters Monday, we're reviewing a player called IceyBaby. And I'll be using my usual rating system of Command Pro, Commander, Command Meh, Command Duh, and Command No. And please feel free to leave your rating in the poll at the top right corner of the video. And if you do enjoy the video, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'd love to hear from you. Let me know in the comments below who you'd like me to review next. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoy.
Unit promoted.
Okay, so the first game we're going to be looking at is IceyBaby versus Riding. It does look like we have a slight level disadvantage here. Let's take a look and see how we get on.
Establishing battlefield control.
We're watching from Icey's perspective.
3, 2, 1. New mission received.
So we're going to open a harvester into a militant scout, most likely.
Unit ready.
Okay, good. We've got the defensive, so we should stand some chance. I think we win on defensive still, even though they're a level advantage. Yeah, we do. And now a 2v1 on the next lot, which is good because he's targeting the wrong unit. And now we see drones. We did slightly overcommit to the militants here. We could have waited. But now we need bikes, which we're going to get. Okay, nice. Good so far. Facing with the counter and hopefully moving away the weaker unit. Okay, so now we're going to want to get some laser squads out. Yeah. Okay, that one died. That was decent. And yeah, now we see the missiles, the missile squads. We want to bring a militant down to support our bike and banshee. Actually, it looks like our opponent's not building enough units here to be able to take the second missile. This looks like it's going to be an easy victory. Yeah, looks like it is. Good game. You kind of got a bit of a softball from our first opponent here. So let's go on to our second game and see how we get on there. Okay, so the second game we're going to take a look at is IceyBaby versus Braveheart. Again, a level disadvantage for us. You did do on the last one, so let's see how you get on here.
Establishing battlefield control.
Again, watching from Icey's perspective.
3, 2, 1. New objective received.
Again, into the harvester open with a militant scout.
Unit ready.
Nice, and get that defender's advantage, which we just got.
Unit ready.
Yep, and a second one to take care of the next lot coming down, which I like.
Unit ready. Building online.
Again, slight overbuild here. Is this the same deck that our opponent last time had? Because he did have... Oh no, the other one had Mohawks, he's got Orcas. He's gone for the drones like our last opponent. And again, he's gone for the correct counter of the bikes, nice and easy. And straight into the chem troopers, which is good. He'll counter everything on board except for drones. I'd like to keep the bikes on the pad here. No, keep it on until the missile goes. Okay, good. But I do that sometimes as well, moving it off just slightly before by accident. And yeah, nice counter. The Banshee needs to chase after the unit we're trying to counter. And now we see some missile squads, so we need to do a bit of juggling around with our units here. I would use the militants instead of building a venom, to be honest. Missile squads will kill our venoms. So again, going into Venoms here, not much of a need. Now we see the Wolverine out. Yeah, I was going to say going to bikes and a mixture of that with militants or Chem Trooper like you've done. We can get some gas clouds down there if we need to as well, to be honest. Blow up the Wolverine with a Jade missile and the missile squads along with it. Okay, yeah, so I wouldn't mind seeing a Jade missile using those chem clouds back a little bit earlier, but that didn't happen at all. Which you're doing now, but unfortunately the cloud has dissipated, so we did need to do that sooner than we did. I guess laser squad possibly as well, take that up to the top right pad instead of the bike, because the Orca will clearly take care of that. Okay, nice. I like that you put it on the furthest tile away. There's no point in getting any chip damage when it's not needed. Okay. Yep, so these will take care of these units, the militants. And Double Team will do that quite quickly. Oh, that was close on the Venom up top. And for some reason, he's not chasing you. This was just a gaff by our opponent. He could have taken this missile if he'd actually chased after the counter, or at least stalled it out so he could take it. Anyway, okay, let's go on to our third and final game. Okay, so the third and final game we're going to take a look at is a rematch. IceyBaby versus Braveheart. Let's see how you get on with this one. But always interesting to see these games 2 in a row, because people tend to adjust. Again, watching from Icy's perspective. So we're going to be opening Harvester into Militant Scout like last time. Looks like our opponent's keeping the same game plan, opening the Militant Scout as well. Okay, nice, and we can pincer in on those with both sets of militants, like you're doing. Nice. And he is moving away. And so we need to get a bike out as soon as possible. Okay, good. Yep, need to chase after that with the bikes. Move up militant up top. Need to get that onto a pad. I would move the militant up instead of the bikes across, like you're doing now. And go with the Chem Trooper. And good switch with the bike and militant there. Okay, so need to keep a militant on the bottom pad. I don't know why you move the militants up top to the right there. That doesn't make sense. Okay, I'm bringing the Banshee out. Need to bring the Chem Troopers down. Good. Okay, we're going to take this first missile. Very nice. So you want to get some laser squads out for the Orcas. For some reason we're not building laser squads for Orcas. Okay, you're going to go chem the base. Okay. But now we see a Wolverine, which is going to be a problem for us. If you're going to chem the base, you want to get on that tile. You're readjusting. No, okay, you're moving away. I would have just left it on that tile where the drones are now, and got as many gas clouds on the base as possible. If you lose your Chem Trooper, as long as you get that missile off and at least 2 gas clouds in time, it's worth it. Because then you can spam bikes at the base to finish off the chip damage that will be left and required. But we do have the first missile, so we have time to do this again if we need to. Okay, we have got the laser squads, which is good. They can take care of the Orca. Our opponent did retarget. Can we stall out on time? No, we can't get on the pad on time. That is unfortunate. Ooh, 2 Wolverines. Okay, our opponent has a bit of a stronghold here. I don't know how you're going to overcome this. This is going to be a bit difficult. Yeah, you're going to have to try and sneak around and try to get to the base and get as many gas clouds on that base as possible at this point. But because of the nature of this map, it's a bit difficult for us to get through. Yeah, we're just getting torn to shreds here. Your fatal mistake was definitely the chem trooper earlier, where you didn't get it on the right tile and get 2 tiles on the base of gas clouds, because if we'd have gotten that off, we could have done enough damage to be able to chip damage the last part with the bikes. But hey ho, we did unfortunately lose. Okay, so the rating that I'm gonna give Icy is command meh. Okay, so I'm stuck between the 2 ratings, to be fair. I'm stuck somewhere between command meh and commander. There were a lot of things that you were doing right, but I think the thing that you need to do to push your game to the next level is making sure you're getting out your counters sooner, the appropriate counters. For example, in that last game, you should have gotten laser squads out a lot sooner when you saw 2 orcas on the field. And just, I guess it's a little bit of game sense, like with the chem troopers as well, just positioning things correctly and making sure you've done that. But overall, you were doing a lot of things good as well, such as doing the pincering with the militants. You were using correct counters with the drones and the bikes, and moving away your units from his counters and moving towards them. Yeah, but overall, I think you're on the right track. I just think there's a few bits you need to tweak to be able to push yourself up to that sort of next level. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I will see you in the next one.